So the plant was in a really bad shape, crowded, the lead time was very long, the overtime was insane. My guys were working like 12 hours a day, every day for like months. The place was like all manual, all pen and paper, so a lot of mistakes. We had a lot of rejected product. Also very happy to work with you guys because I explained to you what I was looking for, and then you guys came with solution for us. My issue was that we used too often the forklift and the blue can that we have here, 5 liters, so like 10-gallon can. So when the compounder needed, for example, 15 kilo, they used to grab the blue can, 5 kilo, empty the 5 kilo, and then they go back to the drum, fill it up again, go back to the station.
What's the size of our container here?
This is 300 liters. So this we call the big mobile scale. So this was designed by iniTECH, so by you guys. So we have the valve number on each valve. And so for example, I need the valve 5, I see here my software, so I go there. There we go. So now I have the quantity here, shows up on my screen, so 11 kilo. That's gravity, it's no air, nothing, it's just gravity. When you don't have the valve, this is like a 3-4 minute step.
Right.
Now, not even a minute.
This is over 1,000 pounds when you're all, 500-600 kilos. How hard is this to push?
Oh no, it's really easy. So again, the idea was to put the right wheels. So this is probably like already like 300 pounds, and you can see I don't even like it's moving by itself. I just have to push it. So we try to improve by changing the organization first. So implement the mobile scale, the barcoding system. We move to implement those valves. Those valves are awesome because they have 2 different
flow rates.
Yes, exactly. So you can go drop by drop, so when they have like 10 grams or some small quantity like that, or they can, when you pull up all the way down, it's a big flow. This is what we really appreciate, to work together. And this is what we do actually right now with the
new mini valve.
The mini valve.
Why wouldn't you use a traditional beer tap valve? Why would you want to use a mini valve?
We have over like 1,500 raw material here in the Sozio production, and we want to, of course, save as much time as we can. So we have 110 valves like this for the regular product. I will call the regular product like not flammable, not solid. In the flammable room, 9 of those, and we also set it up in the heat room, 20 valves like this that help us a lot because now we don't have to wait for the drum to be melted.
Right.
We just go to the valve. The drum are inside the heat room. The valves are outside the heat room, they are traced. Everything is stainless steel, the piping, the valve, the drums, the tank. We implement this for the most used product, the top 120.
Right.
But now we want to do for the rest. This is the project that we're working actually right now. So I called you and I say, look, Rich, I need to improve my process again, and I need your help on this. So this is what I want, and then you came up with manual valve. So they're basically the same. The system is the same. So, and instead of beer pressure, because these take a lot of space, these ones are like very tiny. So those work like just by hand. So you just so the safety, and we press here, and it's going to be the same thing. So small drop and then a big flow for when we need bigger quantity.
That is serial number 1.
It also helps us with the quality of the work. So the drums are leaking with all the chemical, very corrosive, some of them. Even if you clean after a couple of years, it's too late. It saved us a lot of time. When I start, we were like at a little bit over 20 million, I think. And so those improvements was, first of all, it was to stop the overtime and to catch up on the lead time and on the late order. So we reduce our lead time from, I would say, like 15 days to now we can produce in 5 days, but we can also do rush order in like 2 days or the same day, sometimes the product on the same day. Because of the COVID, this year was like a very rough year for a lot of people, but for us it was like an amazing year work-wise because we had like a 20% growth this year.
Just this year
in
alone.
2020, yes.
Wow.
So it started in March, and it never stopped until now. So we still are like at almost 20% growth. So the top management in France, they are very like excited and motivated to invest. We used to work like in the 90s,
Right.
instead of like in the 2000. You know, everybody is happy, customer happy, the team is happy, the management is happy.
Would you recommend someone else to work with iniTECH?
Yeah, so of course, last week, one of my previous teammates he used to work here for 3 years, a French teammate. He came back in France and he just called me and said, look, you have this guy came 2 years ago when you installed those, and he was very impressed, and he want to do that in the small company in France. I sent your contact reach and some picture, and I think this is like such a good improvement on productivity and also on quality of the work. And we can talk to my guys, they're like very excited to work. Even me, when I have to help them, I'm like a child, you know, and I'm like a kid. When I have to compound, I'm so excited to go and use the pad because it's, you know,
It makes your life easy, right?
Exactly, it's easy, it's nice, it's good looking. So